the better. So I will get back with you on that.
Governor, we've seen even stricter measures in some other states. And what I've read is, the experience of Italy and some other countries, the best way to contain this is to do it early, to really restrict people's movements. Why not go further?
We'll continue to be proactive. Again, as you see, I have a lot of very smart, capable people around me, and we meet every day, literally every hour, and make decisions. So I believe that we've made some very aggressive steps in Virginia, and I'll continue to look at the data every day, take that into consideration, take the input from people across the Commonwealth, and make decisions that we need to that are in the best interest of Virginians.
Governor, I know there were some doctors in Charlottesville and probably elsewhere who are talking about what they described as desperate need for medical supplies. I know Dr. Carey has spoken to that a bit, but are there any updates on getting more supplies?
Yeah, the question is about our supplies, medical supplies in Virginia. And Dr. Carey?
Thank you, Governor. We are distributing that which we had gotten from the national stockpile, and we continue those efforts on mobilizing, for example, respirators from non-medical industries that we had mentioned before. We are tracking down every lead. Dr. Stern and his team at the logistics team at the VEST and VDEM are continuing to track down every lead, every source we can. So no announcements today, but all of those leads are being followed.
Over here. Two questions. One, other than recreational businesses, are there any other categories of businesses that will be mandated closed? And the second question is about testing capacity. Could you give us an update on that? And also, are you considering expanding the criteria by which we decide who is tested?
Two questions, and I appreciate your questions. The first is, I think, what businesses are open versus not, and I'm going to let our Deputy Secretary of Commerce address that, and then if you can just keep your second question, and we'll move to that next, because the answer is going to be a different person. Angela, thank you.
Yes, Angela Navarro, Deputy Secretary of Commerce and Trade. So there's three categories of businesses that are impacted by this executive order. The first is recreational and entertainment businesses, which the governor mentioned. Those businesses are explicitly set forth in the executive order, and they must close. The second category is restaurants and other businesses that are providing beverage services like breweries and wineries. Those businesses are only allowed to remain open if they provide takeout or delivery services. And then the third category of businesses that are restricted are non-essential brick and mortar stores. They have to maintain 10 patrons or less in their establishments with adequate social distancing. If they cannot do so, then those businesses also have to close. Thank you.
So the 10 doesn't include any staff members that might be inside?
The 10 does not include staff members. It's patrons of the business itself.
And I believe your second question was regarding testing, and I'm going to let Dr. Tony answer that. Dr. Tony, thank you.
So with respect to testing capacity, the state lab is still maintaining a capacity to test samples that are approved by the Virginia Department of Health. Even though we are actively performing testing every day, we are also receiving supplies that are required for us to do the testing. There are multiple components that go into us being able to perform a single test. And as of today, we still have an ability to perform over 1,000 patient tests, and we're expecting more supplies again this week. The other initiative that we have been working on is to do extensive outreach to not only the private laboratories within the Commonwealth that are performing testing, but also hospitals, and creating a database of all of those facilities that are providing testing, have the capability, or are planning to bring up testing. And so we will have that information, and we will be sharing it with the Virginia Department of Health and the Virginia Hospital Healthcare Association, so that we will know what testing capacity is available for those samples that are not approved for testing at the state laboratory.